Byron Middleton, and this is our next video update on the Mazda 3 MPS Gen 2. Now this particular car has got our MRT Power XB kit and also the new upgraded Whiteline sway bars, some new lowered springs, and also some other suspension geometry changes which will make this car handle even better than factory standard, which is a pretty good thing because factory standard they handle reasonably well. Probably a little bit too much body roll, which I would have noted in the earlier video. So what I want to show you on this, and by the way, make sure you watch to the end of the video, we'll show you a lot of technical information on dyno graphs and more information to show exactly the improvement that you get out of this car. So straight away I want to get my cameraman to come around under here and show you this replacement bush. Now, I have to show it in a still shot, but this bush changes the caster of the front suspension, and under heavy load that bush moves and changes direction a lot when you're driving the car around corners. By replacing this particular bush, moves that arm further forward, which gives the car more caster, so then when you turn the steering wheel you have more dynamic negative camber, which reduces the wear and tear on the outside of the shoulder of the tyre, improves grip, and of course increases the life of your tyres, and of course makes the car handle a lot better. Add to that the fact that the bush is stiffer, you have less dynamic movement under load, which again transforms into more sharper steering and better response.
What we've done is, this is the new sway bar fitted. Virtually looks the same shape as the original factory sway bar, but of course it's bigger in diameter because it then makes it torsionally more stiff. Now the difference between the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 is the way the sway bar is mounted to the chassis. On the early model bar, it uses the replacement brackets and bushes to fit the factory mounts, but on the Gen 2 model, Mazda for some reason changed the bracket to a bracket with a captive nut, and you can see it's a much slimmer sway bar bracket that supports the bush. Now obviously the bush is then supplied as part of the kit, bolts to the chassis, then bolts inside of the car. So one of the good things is this bar is a universal bar, fits both models. The kit comes with both sets of bushes and brackets to suit depending on what model you're fitting. And of course all of this then goes up in under the car. Replacement stiffer, fully adjustable rear sway bar replaces the factory bar. One of the really cool things with Whiteline is they now fit these alloy lock bolts which limit the movement of the sway bar laterally, because as this goes up and down it's always twisting and moving, and the sway bar can move a little bit in the bushes. What these do is resist the tendency of the bar to move a little bit sideways, which can in some situations cause the bush to warp or move out of the saddle. This car has got some MRT progressive rate lowered springs fitted. The really good thing is 2/3 of the exhaust on this car is incredibly good from a flow capacity point of view. It's the front half is where the grunt is. So the MRT XB kit on the Mazda 3 MPS Gen 1 and Gen 2 includes, as you can see here, because we've got the bottom off the car, downpipe off the back of the turbo with flexible joint and a high flow catalytic converter with another flexible joint to bolt up at the factory system. So effectively what we're reducing and removing, as you can see in the still photos, is we're taking the restrictive collector off the back of the turbo with the factory fitted catalytic converter, and then replacing the second catalytic converter with a high flow performance metal catalytic converter that obviously flows more than the factory system. By fitting that part of the exhaust combined with the tuned factory ECU with the Ecutech software, as you'll see on this graph, we can then deliver a huge increase in drivability, performance, and just make the car absolutely fun to drive.